Good morning. It's Thursday. I'm checking over here. August 26th, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We're here to practice Wudang Qigong. I have... I'm going to adjust this. Hang on. I have been working on a couple of things. One of which is my network. There have been issues with the live stream that I'm trying to get sorted out so that what you receive is what I'm sending. There's been some error messages, some other things that I'm trying to correct. So I got a little backed up with that this morning. I reset some things and didn't reset some other things, and then I had to go technical snafu. Alright, and the other thing I want to mention is that I was late again this morning. I set up the time for 7 and 10 minutes after. Now, I have to look at this long term, right? Not just today or yesterday or when it is. So, question for me is whether I should start earlier so that I don't have time to be distracted by anything. I just have to get everything done beforehand. Or maybe I should start a little bit later. That's appealing. I'm considering it. So it might turn out, and especially with some of the more advanced stuff where I need a couple more minutes to prepare myself to come to teach. And it's one thing to be in front of people teaching, it's something else entirely to do this on a recorded live stream. That's different. It's different. Alright, so with that, I'm just letting you know that I might, not definitive yet, possible, that instead of starting at 7, we might start at 7:30. Not sure yet. It has, there's a lot that goes with that starting time, including the idea that there might be some people on the East Coast of the U.S., which is where I am, who would start work at 8 o'clock. If I start at 7:30, they can't finish class and go to work at 8. Okay? They'd have to do a 1-day delay or something. You know, they do the next day's lesson, something. So I'm conscious of that. It's a live stream. Just because it's recorded doesn't make it. Alright, so just keep it in mind. The other direction is starting at 6:30. Played around with that a little bit at one point. It wasn't working all that well for me. So, but it's possible. So, let's get started with practice today. We have the first 9 sets from our Wudang Qigong today. Sets 10 through 18 tomorrow. Yes, putting coffee down. Okay, so for whatever reason, however it's working out, I'm not getting the error message up over here today. Yay, great. Feet about shoulder width apart. Bend the knees just a little bit. Shoulders down and relaxed. Open the arms, wiggle the fingers. Pull up through the crown of the head. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Tuck the chin just a little bit. Drop the hip. Ladies, right hand on the outside. Gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath extends through the entire movement. It's a long breath. Connect the breath and the body. So that moving is as easy as breathing. And as you move, you breathe. 2 more. Last time, hands separate, down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels slightly, and lower. Palms up, keep the elbows in and down. Press down, sink, bend the knees. Pushing the mountain. Breathe in again, and push forward. Pull in, and press down. Keep your elbows in, don't stick your elbows out. Know this. Keep them in. And breathe in. And breathe out. Pull back on the first finger just a little bit. And breathe in. Pull back on the middle finger just a little bit. Sink. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, I skipped that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. There we go. And breathe in. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. While Goose flying, breathe in, palms up, breathe out, press down, sink. Hands separate, up along both sides, down to the knees. Arms up, open the back, flying, that flying part, right? Sink. Open the back, breathe in, open the arms. Let the body rise naturally, don't force it. Two more times. Up and down. Relax. Palms up. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there, relax for just a second. I'm going to get a sip of coffee. I'll check on something over here. All right. Okay, so I'm happy. It looks good. I'm going to turn around. That's because I'm going to turn around. And we'll do both sides, diagonal flying. Bend the knees just a little bit, and breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, press down. Turn to the left, turn the toes up on the left, and down. Come back to center. Make sure and turn the foot. Turn the toes open to the right and down. Come back to center. Turn the toes. Up and down. As you come back up, transfer the weight to the left. Adjust your right foot. And bring the toes back in. So we take the weight off that foot. Makes it much easier to turn the toes in. It's not a lot, just a little. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Open the back, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more times. Last time. Both hands down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Just if you need to, breathe in, breathe out, palm supporting heaven, and breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax through the waist. Turn the waist. Let the hands follow the turning of the waist. The hands don't lead, the hands are the result. Keep your hands together. Laogong connect to Laogong in both hands. Center of the palm in both hands. Connect with each other. Upper Tandian, Middle Tantian, lower Tantian. And again. Two more times. Last time. Breathe in, palms up. Press down on both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, breathe out, and lower. Breathe in. Yin yang, yang yin and yang both appear. Shift to the right, open to the left. Both hands push. Pull in. And center. Shift onto the left, turn the right toes. Push. And back to center. Both hands at the lower Tantian, come up to the middle Tantian and extend. Reach out through the arm. Open the center. Connect the center of the palm with the lower Tantian through the middle Tantian, not separate from. Extend the breath through the body. Extend through the arms. Hands are the result of the movement. The movement starts and is directed through the lower Tantian. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Last time. Extend. And return to the center. And extend. Return to the center. Palms down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift to the right on the left toes. Both palms up, turning palm. And return to the center. Shift to the right on the right toes. Shift to left on the right toes. Extend to the right. Elbow below the shoulder, wrist below the elbow. Lower hand below the upper hand. Both hands on the same plane. So that if there was something to push against, you would be pushing with both hands. Sink. Reach from underneath and extend. Relax the breath. Relax the upper body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink as the arms come up. Open as they turn over to extend. Last time. In the center. Hands down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Breathe in, ward off, pull down, breathe out. Hold the ball, right side. Ward off left, pull down right. Extend, come back to center. Hold the ball, left side. And extend to the right. Keep the arms rounded. Not straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't forget to sink as you extend. Two more. And one more time. Last time. Center, hands down on both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Breathe in, keep ogle, and strum the lute, shift onto the right. On the left heel, both hands circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come to center. And on the left, to the right, 1, 2, 4, 5, and come to center. Upper hand to the eye, lower hand to the lip. Open the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Hands down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Going to mention one thing that I talked about during the, and it looks like everything's fine on this. This is great. I could be out in the other room and it maybe be okay. Cool. All right, the technology. Maybe it's gonna be okay. Anyway, Qigong. I talked about this idea, particularly with push and ward off, as well as with the turning palm, right? This idea that we sync as we're moving into the movement. This is not I might make it a little bit visible in a practice class, but unless you're looking for it, you might not see it, all right? What I'm talking about is, and you need to pay attention to the legs here, you'd be able to feel it if I could do that. Let me reach through the video here. Huh? Okay, so as I'm going to shift to the right, turn on the left, right? Toes up. As this comes up, this sinks. Little yin and yang, up and down, right? Center, sit, shift onto the right, sink onto the right, and keep going down. Keep going down. Sink more, sink more, sink more, sink more. Now use it to push yourself forward. Okay, a lot of work going on back here. Okay? It's not necessarily visible. It's not the same move. No effort in the back leg. All right, even with that, I'm not quite there, right? Physical sink is there. Physically sink into the leg, sink down, right? Sink into the foot. But if I'm not paying attention to that, the idea, sink and settle and connect extend lower and use that. Stick it there as you come up. All right, now I was a little bit exaggerated, and we want to do the exaggeration. But that idea that we're grounded through the back leg, that we're fully connected to and through the back leg, and that one of the forces, one of the drivers of force through these three moves in particular, as we're extending, and I'll here, here, here. These three moves: push, ward off, pull down, turning palm. If we're not paying attention to that sync, as this extends, we become floating. Okay? We don't float. We might be well grounded and well placed and look as if the movement is light and floating, but if you were to touch my arm, you would find that there is substance there. It's not will-o'-the-wisp, floating, 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 floating. There's substance to every move. Okay? It comes from inside. It comes from the internal workmanship that we do. If we are paying attention to this idea, these concepts of internal workmanship, the traditional Chinese medicine concepts of the centers and the meridians, lower Tantian, middle Tantian, upper Tantian, all of that. All right, if we're paying attention to all of that, if we want to be able to practice with all of that, and we need to understand enough of it to bring it into practice. Connection with the breath, connection with the chi, connection with the idea behind the movement, connection with the idea of the movement. I'll be back here tomorrow with the advanced sets, and next week we have 2 more classes of Wudang Tai Chi, first part. And we're going to change. Monday will be Yang style Tai Chi. Tuesday will be Wudang style Tai Chi. Yang style parts 2 and part 3. Wudang Tai Chi part 2. There is no part 3. It's parts 1 and 2. Part 1 is longer. Part 1 is longer. It is. On Wednesday, we are going to start Wudang Tai Chi sword. Thursday and Friday, Qigong, through the end of the year. So Qigong is not going to change. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will change. And then we'll look at what's going to happen next year. I already have a schedule. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hope you join me tomorrow. Bye.